Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Poloshi speaking to you from home. We're all working from home amidst this crisis. Um, I have things on the website I've posted recently, but I wanted to share two thoughts today in this format instead of an essays. Excuse me, uh, because they feel very urgent to me and I think I can say them quickly. There's a lot of good advice posted around the internet, coming from doctors' offices, coming from professional organizations, coming from friends, and it's all good. It's all good guidance, but there's a problem with it, and that is that one size doesn't fit all. Um, Pause this. Sorry. One size doesn't fit all. I had to pause that a moment. Um, Advice to get some exercise 30 minutes a day, advice to have online meetings with friends, virtual cocktail parties, advice to stay busy, have a hobby, stay connected. It's all useful. It's all valid as far as it goes. The problem is that when that advice fails, you're left feeling, if it doesn't work for you, and it won't work for everybody, you're left feeling more isolated, more crazy, more frantic, more anxious. So what's important to remember is that one size doesn't fit all. I know one guy who um, has been working out twice as much as he ever did, used to love the gym, and is discovering he likes doing simple exercises at home in his garage. Never thought he liked it. I know another person who stopped exercising altogether, and he feels better than he ever has. He is forcing himself to take a run now a few times a week because the doctors, of course, tell you your body needs the exercise. But he's discovered he doesn't like all that stuff, and he was kind of forcing himself before. He's actually found the virus has helped him move forward in his work with me in terms of being who he really is and feeling much more at peace instead of being a kind of wired type A person. I know another woman who's discovered, despite all the advice, that she likes being alone. As she put it, getting in touch with my inner introvert. And this began when she got very frantic and anxious and uncertain because she felt, as she said to me, "What's wrong with me? Everybody likes these online meetings. I used to like parties." Well, the online gatherings were feeling kind of superficial to her. You may have had this experience. Everybody has their drink and everybody's cheerful, and there's a certain glibness. But as with a lot of parties, there's not a lot of room to say, I don't feel right. That's when you really need to talk to a close friend or therapist or somebody who's really available to let you go through whatever you're going through. She's discovered, wow, I like to read. And again, it's not just a defensive adjustment, avoiding people because she's nervous. She feels much better, much calmer. So that's the one point. Don't feel you have to do what everybody is doing. It might not work for you. Find your own adjustment. Number two, there's been a lot of discussion in certain circles about online psychotherapy, remote sessions. And I just want to give you two very important pieces of data. One, I've been doing it for years. It works fine. Because of the book and the website, people find me from all over the world. And so I've had to do sessions over the internet, and there's never been a problem. And here's the real proof of that. Several times over the years, people have started with me, one person from Asia, and then come through New York on business or for some other reason, and then we were able to have sessions in my office in person, and we could really test, have I missed important data, or have they missed important data by not meeting in person? And the answer is no. The guy from Asia was a little taller than I thought. He's European. I'm not making a slur. But other than that, I hadn't missed anything. And I can tell you now, having done this for many years, that people seeing me online go through the same heartache, discovery, epiphany, progress that anybody who comes to my office goes through. And it doesn't happen on any different time scale. It doesn't take longer. So if you're homebound, or if you're avoiding social contact, as you should be, see a shrink online. You don't really have to meet them. It's not that big a difference. And that's all from me. Stay well, stay safe.